earthquakes, two big earthquakes that struck Indonesia. And a lot of people have lost their lives, so definitely pray and send some energy to those in Indonesia. We've had quite a bit of things happening. A tsunami warning, over 200 aftershocks, which is insane. These were two big earthquakes, and a lot of people definitely felt it. It's getting quite shaky in Indonesia, and the Earth's energies right now, the planet's energies, well, they're definitely all over the place. Whether it's the Schumann spiking, whether it's two huge coronal holes that are chaining up right now. What does that mean? It means they're expanding, they're growing, and these two coronal holes could end up meeting together. However, of course, a lot of solar energy will be coming. So, let's get into this. I hope you guys are all doing good. Joe Sky here. Right now, we're in a period right now where the energies are super duper intense, and the energies are, through the roof. We are definitely shifting right now. The Earth, the planet right now is shifting even higher, right? The planet, the energy, everything is just way more intense, and we are rampifying up. We're in between eclipse season, so things are even more intense right now, and it's going to be like that for quite a while. I think until like the end of August. Intense right now. So, we have a lot to get into. Huge energy update. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe. So, all right, let's kick off. So, based on my knowledge, all right, we had big earthquakes in Indonesia. They were back to back, one being a magnitude 7.7 and the other one just being a 6.9. Now, this was, the 7.7 was off Flores Island in eastern Indonesia. And apparently there was 235 aftershocks that were recorded, including one around a magnitude 6.1, which is really strong. Welcome to the stream, Pierce. There was a lot of damage. A lot of people were evacuated, and so far, I believe there is 47 death tolls. So definitely send some prayers to those in Indonesia, because it really went through quite a bit right now. And welcome everyone to the stream. Indonesia does sit along the Pacific Ring of Fire, and it has several tectonic plates that are quite active right now. It's a very high, it's a region that is highly earthquake prone, and I think they're saying there was a tsunami warning as well. However, of course, and I do appreciate you liking and subbing. If you guys want to show support, it's really nice. I appreciate it. They were saying tsunami waves. There was a big tsunami warning. I mean, a 7.7 is pretty big, and with all the aftershocks, there could have been some tsunami waves. That's what they're saying. Maybe not the biggest though, but there was a potential tsunami. There was definitely a warning for sure though. And if we take a look at the USGS right now, you can definitely see it's been quite active right over here. Just a lot of earthquakes. That is just a lot of earthquakes by Indonesia. Right on the floors, right by there. Flores Sea. So many earthquakes. So it's been very hectic in Indonesia. And when we just look at like the biggest earthquakes, everything is in Indonesia, which is insane. So then we take a look at the 6.9. This one was recent. This was August 15. This was at 6:54. So this was like about 7 a.m. This would be about 3 a.m. I think or so in New York. Eastern time zone. I'm in Eastern time zone. This goes off of UTC, which is like universal time. So it's about 5 hours ahead. So really crazy. I don't think the 7.7 is gonna be the last 24 hours though. Let's see when it happened. By the way, we also on August 10th we had a 7.4 in Colombia. How you doing, Vasquez? So good to have you here. A 6.9 in Indo. So wow, this is crazy. So a 7.7, which was on August 14, really late. Then on the August 10th, we had a 7.4 in Colombia. A lot of people lost their lives. And a 6.9 massive aftershock, really late aftershock. It was roughly 12 hours after. There was a 6.1. That one was only 40 minutes after. So crazy. It's crazy how much activity is happening on the planet. I mean, it is definitely, you know, it's obvious. Earthquake activity is ramped up right now. I mean, there's a lot of earthquakes, and these are huge, and these are very catastrophic right now. For the United States, it's really low. Yesterday we had 170 in the United States, the main states. That's not Hawaii and Alaska. Right now we really dipped down to about 117, so it's really low. But ultimately, quite a bit of earthquake activity. Now moving into space while they're live right now. Looking at that solar activity. And by the way, definitely send some prayers to those in Indonesia because they went a lot. I mean, they went through a lot right now. And I know Colombia went through a lot, so definitely send some prayers. Send them some good energy because they went through a lot right now. Now we got a lot. I know volcanoes. Volcanoes is not something I'm too familiar with, but oh my goodness, there's a lot of volcanic activity happening on the planet too. But we also have an increase in solar flare activity, a new baseline. We were at a low B, now we are in the C level. And we've had a few C-class solar flares, nothing intense. We did have a type 2 radio emission, but that is gone now. We have quite a bit of sunspot regions, two of them that look active, 4507 and 4506. These definitely, this one is 4506. 4507 is pretty big. This is definitely a big sunspot region. Not too big, but you know, definitely fair in size. 140 millihellions with 13 sunspots. Let me know how the audio is. I hope it's not too loud. Here's what's I've been really looking into. It's the sun right now. Looking at image 211 angstroms. As you can see, two huge coronal holes. This one is chaining, meaning I call it chaining, meaning it expands into outer like levels of the sun, the corona, and it tends to grow in size, expand. This one is doing it too. Very north, there's a coronal hole that has reached this one. There's lines in the sun, in the magnetic field, the outermost layer, and it's getting cooler. So right now, our sun right now has quite a bit of sunspots and two huge coronal holes. The one in the north, as you can see, is starting to go with this one as well. These are starting to like chain up right now. And this is huge. So we got two big coronal holes. And we notice with coronal holes, a lot of solar wind, potential stealth CMEs can come from these coronal holes, causing geomagnetic storms, causing a lot of solar winds. I mean, radio emissions, radio blackouts. I mean, with all the solar wind coming from these two coronal holes, they're both big. You can definitely see some impact. We could even see a G1 geomagnetic storm depending on how much solar wind that comes through. Stealth CMEs do tend to leach out from coronal holes, and those can be very deadly. Wrong word. It can be very dangerous. My bad. I don't know why I said deadly, but they can be very dangerous, and those are very like really strong on energetic, sensitive people. So yeah, so definitely, you know, coronal holes are pretty rough. A lot of people tend to feel pretty tired. And I think a lot of people, we're going to get into those symptoms. And we do have the Schumann resonance, which is also spiking. As you can see, we have a big spike right here at hour 14. Another spike, this one being an amplitude 46. Pretty big spike. And then we quieted down, and then another spike just recently, about an hour ago. This one wasn't too intense, about 28 hertz or so. Let's take a look at our numbers. in the red, amplitude 46. Amplitude 1 is a 46. Let me see if there's anything else weird. Looks like that's what we got going on. So we definitely got some Schumann resonance activity. Very, quick, unsustained, not sustained, just quick burst of high intense energy white. You don't normally see yellow or red, like you just see in white constantly. So definitely some activity there. We got the Italian Schumann resonance, quite a bit of red lines as you can see. Let me show you guys today's chart. Every day has been spiking. This is the strip for today, August 15. As you can see, about 6 hours of high intense energy, and before that, this would be like the early morning hours. We did have a nice little push in. So all of this is a strip. This would be the 10th, 11, or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 today. And this right here was about 7 a.m. Universal Time, which would be about 2 a.m. in New York. And then this is midday. This would be like early morning. So a lot of energy coming in. This is 6 hours. 6, 12, 18, 24. So huge energy coming in right now in the Italian Schumann resonance. So for those that are energy sensitive, for those that are feeling tired, for those that are, not feeling so great right now, for those that are definitely feeling like, okay, this is intense, I'm exhausted, I'm fatigued, I'm feeling the hot, the chills. The energy right now is wild. And we do expect, because we've been looking at the weather, we are in an El Nino, a super El Nino, and we're going off topic right now. But there's just so much going on our planet right now. It's getting pretty hot. But ultimately, of course, a lot of things. Big earthquakes in Indonesia. We got the Schumann resonance spiking, big coronal holes, a lot of solar winds are going to come and bombard our planet right now in the next 24 to 48 hours. Maybe even 72 hours. The solar wind from coronal holes is a lot slower. If it's a stealth CME, that thing hits like a truck. But that usually doesn't get detected as easily. They don't really detect stealth CMEs. The satellites don't pick up on that. So yeah, ultimately, quite a bit of activity. Energies are definitely through the roof right now. And many people are going to be feeling tired and exhausted. The hot, the chills, a lot of people will definitely be feeling it in the stomach. People will be feeling, a lot of people are anxious, big time anxious, dizzy, want to sleep, maybe some aches and pains, and a lot of sensitivity on the body right now. I think a lot of people are definitely picking up on that energy. I think a lot of people are feeling anxious. I think a lot of people that are energy sensitive right now, it is just a real big struggle right now due to the current planetary energies. And right now, the Earth is definitely going through it. The Earth is shifting, the Earth is upgrading, consciousness expanding, and it looks like it's going. I feel like I've been on information overload. The past 5 days, I have literally been on information overload. I feel like I've been seeing so much information, and a lot of it has been good and very eye-opening. TPG, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's doing good. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe because it helps out the channel big time. It's been pretty wild. It's been pretty wild. A lot of people are definitely feeling exhausted. People are definitely feeling tired and whatnot. So we broke down our earthquake activity report, and trust me, I mean, it's a lot. It is a lot of activity on the planet right now. So yeah, we are in a El Nino. I think it's a super El Nino. Next year, I just want to warn everybody, is reported to be the hottest year. It's going to be several degrees even higher. I don't know if that's water temperature, ocean temperature, or if that's just general temperature around the planet and whatnot. And in general states, summer, whatever. That's going to make a big difference, by the way. And if it does get really hot, oh boy. Oh boy. So, they said like what it would be like 15 years from now is going to happen next year. So definitely What's up? Welcome to the stream. Doing pretty good. How are you? So yes, energies on the planets are intensifying and we're going above and above right now. Our consciousness is expanding. Our consciousness is going to just keep on rising. Earth is pushing through. We're blasting through the ceiling right now, right? So it is definitely quite an interesting time period. And right now, I had something, I was thinking about something. Right now it's like a very interesting time period because we are raising the vibration, we're raising the frequency. And we have, like, we are, how do I want to say, a lot of, like, some of us are just more, what's the word, like, I guess we could say we're more durable for the current energies of the planet right now. And we are definitely like the way showers here. Like, we're definitely able to handle everything that's going on. And we're definitely going through it. All right, sorry about that. How's everybody doing, by the way? So for those who don't know, big earthquakes. So yeah, so I think that's our energy update. If anybody has any questions, let me know. But yeah, we got Schumann spiking, gigantic coronal holes right now. It's a pressure cooker. Yes, are you feeling the heat, buddy? Are you feeling the heat? It's pretty hot. It's freaking hot, dude. We're detoxing right now, man. We are clearing up more and more. We're literally detoxing right now. You guys feeling the heat? How's everybody doing? Are you guys feeling the heat, by the way? Let me know if you guys are feeling the heat. It's hot, man. It's getting hot. Yeah, big earthquakes. We talked about it. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe, by the way. I really appreciate it. Huge coronal holes, man. Take a look at these. These are big coronal holes on our sun right now. If you have not seen them. Big coronal holes. Whoops. I gotta get water. Alright, so yes, big coronal holes on the sun. This one's expanding though, definitely like more north. So this one kind of went more west, a little more right. So definitely growing in size, pretty big. Of course, here's the earthquakes. It's a lot of earthquakes, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could get how many happened total, but I might as well just research that because the USGS only shows all the earthquakes in the United States and it literally caps at 2.5 for everywhere else. So I just took a look. I think it's like 300. 200, guys, 235 aftershocks. And they're saying it's a 7.8, by the way. So a 7.8, some saying 7.7. 235 aftershocks is literally insane. That is literally insane right now. I wonder if they have some sort of like website for earthquakes, because the USGS is not, it's maybe because it's only for United States, right? Like mainly heavy on that. Yeah, that is just crazy, guys. Make sure you guys send some prayers right now. Let's pray to people in Indonesia right now. We pray, God, we pray to people in Indonesia. Hopefully they have a speedy recovery. Hopefully there ain't no big earthquakes happen there anymore, because they went through a lot. So we definitely pray for a speedy recovery, and hopefully they can pick up some survivors. Send the prayer. Thank you, God. So it's pretty wild right now. Big damage. They took a lot of damage. Yeah. Let me know how's everyone doing, by the way. Is there any mods, any community members? Is there anybody here who wants to talk, chat and stuff like that? Anybody got some questions right now? Excuse me. Let me know how's everybody been. I'm gonna just basically just show these corner holes. It's crazy, they're like stretching out, they want to reach to each other. But let me know how's everybody doing. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel big time. I'm really appreciative for everybody. These are huge. Let me know what everybody's been feeling. The energies have been pretty ramped up. We have broken down quite a bit of things. We have broken down a lot of things, which is great. So let me know, how's everybody doing? How you doing, Don? It's so good to have you here. I really appreciate you. You are appreciated just like everybody else. I went and I broke down those earthquakes. I got into that Schumann resonance, which is a little bit spiky right now. Big coronal holes. Telling Schumann resonance is hot. It's hot right now. You feeling the heat? I hope you're doing good. I appreciate you. You're very welcome. It's dry, man. I got dry lips. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why. It's like the bottom lip. I don't know what it is. So many earthquakes, guys. 235 earthquakes in Indonesia. Unbelievable. Let's just take a look at like how many they had. Just take a look. In one day they had 27. 27, that's probably not even like the entire day, right? Let's just take a look at the last 7 days, right? I'm gonna assume within the last 40 hours, 47 earthquakes were a 4.5 or higher. That is insane. 4.5 plus 47 is insane in one little area like Indonesia. I do drink coconut water, but yeah, nothing seems to work. I don't put products on. I don't know. Appreciate the tip though. Pretty crazy. I appreciate the tip. As you guys can see, pretty big earthquakes. Yeah, 235 earthquakes in that area. That's insane. 235 aftershocks. And this place, it was a 6.9 in Tangstar, Indonesia. A 6.9. So this is like a different area. So this is just insane. But it didn't seem to have like any aftershocks. It was just a one hit over here, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, a lot of earthquakes. You guys, I don't know if you guys remember or forgot about Colombia, but that was just crazy. Colombia's earthquake was really insane. And then the fact that this happens, like, wild. So let me know, how's everyone been? I'm so appreciative for everyone being here in the stream. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe. I will be keeping you guys updated and whatnot. We have pretty much broken down the earthquake and the current energies on the planet. I'm gonna go. I appreciate everybody. I'm so thankful and grateful. God bless everybody. Send some prayers to Indonesia. Pretty intense energies. I'm gonna go. Thank you all.